Another one of the lovely ladies that is very well known in Marbella, but perhaps not to you, is Kathryn Stevenson. I remember when I met you, probably through the show, but I mean, just like you have a very magnetic energy and very bubbly, very happy, positive person. Thanks to Kathryn, I met Chris, who's doing Operation Jigsaw, which is suicide prevention helpline, a chat facility in Basel. It's a really great idea. Chris has been on the program several times, will be on more times, not a threat, but it's something I think we need all to be aware of. So thank you firstly for passing Chris my way. Very delighted to be able to help. Last time we were together, you were talking about the luxury rental cars that you do. Very exciting. Then we had COVID.
Yeah.
And what are you up to now?
Well,
what's going on? Because you're always doing something.
What happened? Well, I think, as with everybody, COVID changed my world and the way I was working. Obviously, you can't do car rental when you're not allowed out the house, so that didn't help very much. So I took a step back. I still do titanium luxury cars, but it's a very different world. People are having to cancel last minute due to all the restrictions. There are very few cars now because a lot of companies went bust. You know, it's been a really tough time. It's been a very tough time for everybody. So I diversified, and you know how old I am. I don't have to say it on television.
You're a baby. You're a baby.
That would be nice. But I took a step back and thought I can retrain. I can figure out something else. And I decided I wanted to get back into software. So I talked to a company called WinPure, who are global, and the owner of the company said, you can work in Marbella, sell our software. So I have been retraining. I now understand all about data deduplication and cleaning data. I know, it's extremely exciting, isn't it?
It's funny you say this because although it's maybe not exciting, in today's world it is essential.
Important.
I don't have any of that stuff.
Really essential.
And it sounds so alien, so foreign,
Yes.
that even when you're talking about it and you're retrained in it, it's still like double Dutch to me.
Yeah.
I mean, even saying software, I now understand, and I've been working in computers and things for years, but the hardware is the actual computer itself,
Yes.
and then the software is everything that makes it work.
Exactly.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, I got into that, and I've been working with companies all over Europe to get their marketing data, their sales data, their product data correct.
So what do you do? You organize it, you save it, you store it? What do you do with it?
I sell the program that does it all for them. So I do that too, which is a great company to work for. I enjoy that. And I was also asked to take on board a property to do property management, which I've never done in my life. And that's been a real journey. I took on a lovely townhouse for a guy called Siko. He's in Hong Kong. And that's been a complete journey because I was very used to customers wanting a bit of help, and you'd say, oh, there's a dry cleaner up the road. So I went out and decided, okay, where would I actually recommend people to go rather than just I happen to know someone? So I did a load of research, and now when guests come to stay at the townhouse and they say, I've got this dry clean, you go to Jeeves on the Golden Mile. They're the best here. I want to find a hairdresser. I've got, lovely Scandinavian hair. We'll go to Vida by Vera up in Lower Pueblo. That's the best for that. So I've been doing a load of research, and things are coming out of that now where people are asking me to do other things, organize parties, find caterers. So yeah, my net has gone very wide. I think I had to do that. So instead of doing one thing now, I'm kind of doing 4.
But I imagine you're doing a little bit actually less in the sense you're more in control of your own time.
Definitely.
As opposed to being on that strict timetable.
Yes.
Plus the type of people you're meeting are completely different.
Exactly.
You come like more back down to the real world.
Yeah. What's actually necessary.
Is it like relaxing?
It's
it like
empowering?
Phew.
Yes.
Because you can get lost in that
Definitely.
luxury and the high power and the money and the
Yes.
and the kissing butt.
Exactly. And it's so nice to be working with local businesses down here again, and actually understanding what they're doing and why they should be promoted. Like, this is a lovely bar we're here now with the lovely barbers. I'm going to come back here and have a drink and see if I could get my clients to come here because it's a nice place. Whereas before, when people said, what bar did you go to? Well,
You had to
there's
say
one just down the road.
Yeah, or you say
know.
the classics because it goes with the type of car you're renting, or you want to be here or there.
Yeah.
But it's a different one. There is so much going on.
There is. And a lot of companies changed. A lot of people lost their businesses during COVID. So you kind of had to restart here and say, okay, I used to always go to this place, but it's gone now. So where would I send people to? So that's been a real, I've met new people. You think you know everybody down here, but you don't.
There are so many worlds.
Yes.
And I think it is, and as I was saying before with Tanya, in the sense of, if you're in a low vibration, that's where it stays. And you didn't stay there. You realised that you had to make a change.
You've got to.
You look to see what you would maybe like to do.
Yes.
And then you followed that, and it's opened up so many other doors and
Yes.
opportunities. So once you start,
Yeah, it's great.
It just all comes.
Who knows what's happening in my day?
Yes,
Look, I'm here now.
I know. I'm so happy that you're here now. I'm already thinking, oh, maybe if you're doing this, I can get you to put this, or we put this, or we
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, why start? I think people can, before COVID, I definitely was in a box of titanium. And I didn't think I could do other things. And now, if somebody says, can you do this? I think about it, I think, yeah. Actually, you know what? I can do that.
the training from
let's go do
titanium,
it.
the organisation,
Yes.
the amount of detail and the amount of money that you're handling, it gives you a really unique experience for
Yes.
whatever you want to do.
But I think it's important for everybody to know that you don't just have to keep doing what you did.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think that is a really good
Everybody's got the opportunity to do something different.
message. Yeah, it doesn't matter how young we are.
How young we are,
we
exactly.
can, but it is exactly that. We can reinvent ourselves
Of course you can.
anytime.
There isn't an age stop where you only know how to do that, carry on doing that.
So how long have you actually been in Marbella?
Oh, 15 years in
Really?
November, yeah.
Gone quickly, huh?
Really, I'm totally Spanglish now.
Yes, well,
Yes,
congratulations.
I'm a converted Spanglish person.
Converted Spanglish. So I really don't know how to summarise this, because you can do events.
Yeah.
You can help with people's houses when they're renting them
Yeah.
out. And you can recommend people where to go.
Yes.
And you can rent them really lovely, luxurious cars.
Yes.
Is there anything that you don't want to do?
Anything I don't want to do? Not yet.
Okay. So bring it on, whatever
Yeah.
it is, bring it
If
on.
I get a phone call and it's for something I don't want to do, I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'll keep you updated.
Exactly. Yes, I would actually like us to keep more updated, particularly now that you're in the behind the scenes world.
Yes.
Then yeah, very good. And talking about behind the scenes, the United Nationalities of Marbella Summit is coming up in November, so do check out the Facebook page and the website to be in touch with all the things that are going on for those of us who live in the real Marbella, not necessarily in Marbs. Kathryn, thank you so much, sweetheart.
Oh, it's been a pleasure, darling.
That's Kathryn Stevenson. And we're here at Umbrellas in the Marbella Arena, aka the Bullring. Don't go away, because we're back with more in just a moment.
Hey, hey.